The GOAT right here, Eminem, the GOAT. The greatest of all time, Eminem. And it's the 313, we're out here in Detroit. That's pretty dope, man.
Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that shows Eminem associate and producer Mark Batson react to Eminem's performance at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. And we got some backstories from him on the production process for Relapse. And the United Kingdom continues to be the dwelling place for the huge Eminem fans. A report for 2025 showed that Eminem was indeed the #1 artist all genres in the UK in 2025 with no new albums, and we got to hear from Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner about her love for the rapper. And if you were with us recently, you remember that Fat Joe said he doesn't see J. Cole the same way since he folded to Kendrick.
You said J. Cole. I don't look at him the same.
Well, we got some wild theories on Fat Joe from another hip-hop media personality who believes there's more to Fat Joe going at J. Cole than meets the eye. And this one's quite interesting, seeing as Fat Joe isn't the only rapper critical of J. Cole. And we also got an interesting take on J. Cole folding compared to, let's say, if Drake was the one who folded. And we even got Lil Pump join the conversation, and we got to hear from T.I. on getting booed during his attempt at stand-up, the same one that 50 Cent reacted to a while back. And we got more from T.I. that shows why no rapper is truly retired, which is ironic, as this is happening around the same time we are supposed to get J. Cole's final album.
Yeah, right.
And starting with J. Cole, we got to hear perhaps the wildest theory out there about J. Cole's supposed beef with Jay-Z that went into overdrive when J. Cole referred to Jay-Z as some so-called rap king on track 2 disc 2. And media personality Ray Daniels believes Fat Joe is compromised.
Fat Joe is managed by Roc Nation, and we all know J. Cole's music is with Roc Nation. Fat Joe says, fuck it, y'all want me to get this to get 100 million? Who is the y'all?
Roc Nation.
The motherfuckers is telling him that's running the business. So he got permission from them to go at Cole.
Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, you just took it somewhere. You just took it somewhere I didn't even think of. Yo.
Bro, he got permission to say that. He's with them. By the way, and then now you see you see all of the things about Jay-Z and J. Cole might have a beef now. Now I can break it down. Jay-Z is mad because J. Cole is being Jay-Z to Jay-Z. Y'all some suckers. If y'all mad at J. Cole for being his own man, you're mad at him for trying to be you. That's sucker shit. That's why I don't like the Fat Joe comment about J. Cole, because I feel like it was, they said something.
They set it up. It was planned.
They trying to, Fat Joe and Jada are trying to make the jump from YouTube to Netflix. And Fat Joe is like, okay, what I gotta say? You need to start there. You can start there. You start.
Cool.
It's just to me that's the part. Like to me it's like there's something that you gotta remember. If Teron Thomas says something, you better motherfucking believe I'm aligned with him. Or if he says something about somebody with me, or if Teron was about to diss you, you don't think Teron's gonna call me first and be like, yo, Ray, I don't like that. Told you to, I'm going at his head. You don't think that happens in the business? You don't think that happened? You don't think that they talked before and Fat Joe was like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that J. Cole shit. And they was like, you should say that. He's like, you think so? 100 million. So now Fat Joe like, y'all want me to 100 million? I'm gonna say, that's what happened. Bro, I pay attention to everything, bro. I've not had a teacher, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you just took it.
Nobody taught me, bro. You just gotta think about it. Like, they in the room together, talking. That was whack. I didn't like that. And I love Fat Joe, but I just didn't like that. And Jada sat quiet.
Now, before we continue, to be fair, Fat Joe isn't the only rapper or person in hip-hop media to share that opinion. The likes of Big Daddy Kane, will.i.am have also expressed similar sentiments, and he's wrong about Jadakiss because Jada didn't agree with Fat Joe's take on Cole, and he wasn't silent about it.
Watch this.
He didn't come outside, Jada.
It's all in the music. You talk about knocking him out the park and this and that and that and this.
I gotta hear it.
He got some shit.
I'm keeping it a buck with you. That's how I look at the
music,
shit.
man. The music is great. He bowed out gracefully, but that don't never mean he wasn't
You
It's all about the music. You going off the internet.
I'm not going off the internet. I'm
His
talking.
head gotta go back on where
I'm talking about hip hop.
And Jada sat quiet.
And I ain't gonna lie, Jay-Z pussy for that too. Then if that's
Oh, so you can't say a fact that he's that.
Like he's weak for that. Like I didn't mean to use the
No,
word
no,
pussy, but that's lame.
No, but
Like
it might be. But what I'm telling you is that none of us can criticize how a man decides to do his business. There are some men that see you as beneath them and see you trying to get from under them as disrespect to them, because how fucking dare you try to be more than me? And that's what he doing. So respect it. Hey, dog, people fall all the time and speak 3-4 years. They'll speak 3-4 years, but that comment though, they'll speak and hug it out. But that Fat Joe comment though, Cole's going to tell him, hey, yo, let him know he will never get a feature from anybody with me.
And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this theory. And for those who don't agree with Fat Joe's position on J. Cole still rapping tough even after he folded to Kendrick, we got a debate on what if it was Drake who folded and apologized.
Because y'all brought it up, I wish that Drake did what J. Cole did, just so I could hear how people talk about it.
He would be murdered.
Oh my God. He doesn't want to battle because he doesn't even write his rhymes. He doesn't even write his raps. That's why he can't battle. It would have been all kind of shit that people said. But when Cole does it, because we all like Cole, it's, he did the noble thing. It was very noble of him to back out of that. That got so ugly, he knew where it was going, so he didn't want any part of that. Him and Kendrick are really friends, so why would he get into a battle with his friend? And what are we talking about, y'all?
What's funny is, as much as they would like me to give you pushback here, if the roles were reversed the exact same, the result would be so much.
My God.
If Drake said he wanted to back out for mental health reasons, you guys would be calling him an F word we can't say. You would be calling him pussy, every word under the sun.
But that's not fair. See, and I don't want to have this conversation because
this happened already though.
Because when it happened, you sitting up there saying they would be calling Drake this, they called Cole all those things. Like, we're not going to act like that didn't
the narrative shift, including myself. I'm also one that's saying I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm here for the music. And
that would happen too if Drake did it. Eventually, it would get to the point where people are like, I don't care. I just miss Drake music.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Damaris, you forgot what happened during the Pusha battle? He just stopped. He didn't apologize. He didn't delete no songs. He just said, yo, people called.
He did delete a song.
Jay Prince got in there, and what song he deleted?
He said there is a song that exists, and Jay Prince.
No. I'm talking about a song that he put out and then deleted.
Gotcha.
People killed him for that, for just stopping battling. Like, just was like, yo, you know what? This is about to go for. This is what I'm saying. Like, so he didn't do nothing.
I wanted more rounds.
This is what I'm saying, but nobody wants more rounds. It's the noble thing that Cole deleted his this and he backed out. Like, that's noble of Cole.
I don't think nobody thinks it's noble. I think
they just said it. Somebody just said it yesterday.
I think it's just that people just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
People just want, and this Cole is able to do that because Cole doesn't drop music all the time. So we miss him. If we had to miss Drake, people also would be like, yo, I don't care. I miss Drake's music.
Also, Cole has never made himself the enemy. Like, Drake leaned into I'm the bad guy. So I think that has something to do as well. But I'm with you. It would be completely different.
That's all I'm saying.
If roles were reversed. But
I want to hear music from all of them.
And I'll throw this one over to you guys, as some believe there isn't any argument against what Mal said. Drake would have caught 10 times the heat Cole did. And I believe that if Drake apologized and deleted his diss song, Drake would have been fried at such high temperatures. The backlash would be way worse than he got from suing UMG for Not Like Us. And even Lil Pump is out here dissing J. Cole for folding because J. Cole had smoke for him when he was 17.
J. Cole, man. Yeah, I know you and him, y'all are cool, but man, I don't like how he apologized in that battle, man.
See, that's some soft ass shit. I'm gonna keep it real. That's some soft ass shit.
I rock with him, and I want to support him, but I'm like, don't apologize. Act tough.
That man threw a rock over the bush and it hit.
Right?
And then he kept going after that. I'm like, bro, I'm 17 years old and you 40 something.
He had all the smoke for you.
And then you letting a 17-year-old get in your skin? That means I'm doing something right.
Here's my thing. If he had smoke for you, don't win the guys who do what you do, because you didn't do what he do. You make lit, turned up music, and you in your own lane, but he called you out. Yeah. Man, you're not gonna drop a lyrical diss song against him. Somebody is down to challenge you lyrically, and then you drop a song and apologize. Why you ain't apologize to Pump?
Fucking pussy. He's a fucking pussy, bro.
Bro, I don't like
dork.
that,
The first thing I did when I walked in his fucking house is go to his refrigerator and start eating hella snacks.
Wait, you was at his house?
Yeah. I went straight to that boy fridge.
Yeah.
You see, hot dog, bomb, chips, cereal, boom. All right, ready for interview.
That was out of line.
And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this one. And since the fall off is J. Cole's final album, we got T.I. out here proving why rappers shouldn't be trusted when they claim they are making their final album, as T.I. came out of retirement for another one, where he also explained why he cut his hair.
Well, you know, I say I've been promoting the release of my final album for quite some time, and the plan was always that when we actually are serious about putting music out and re-entering the market, that to give people the tip that they recognize and the one that they rather see. So that was always the plan.
I got you. I was thinking it was something symbolic because, you know, especially with locks, when people cut their locks, it's like, oh, this means something.
Nah, it didn't. You know, it meant it's time. It meant it's time. It's time to put some music back out there, and it's time to represent the city the way we've always represented the city. Kill the King is a metaphor for killing the ego. You feel me? Long before I was a nationwide name, you know what I'm saying? I made a decision to claim King of the South, and I did. But I've seen over time that a lot of my infractions and disagreements and back and forth with people was because, you know, because of how they felt about that. You know what I mean? And as I evolve and elevate my consciousness, you know what I'm saying, as I get to, you know, grow, learn, and develop as a human being, I found that there's nothing more important than peace of mind. You feel me? And in seeking said peace of mind, I found that the less ego you hold on to, the more peace you can hold on to. You feel me? So killing the king, it really, you know what I'm saying, that means that this thing that everybody sees, not because I never said I was the only king. I was just the first to let people know it's okay to be king. You don't have to place a ceiling over yourself and call yourself, you know, just a prince or just a, you know, whatever it is. It's okay to consider, you should think highly enough of yourself, and you should carry that with you so you carry yourself the way that you think of yourself. You know what I mean? But I understand, and you know what I'm saying, some people, you know, take that, oh, who you think he is, calling himself the king? And the more I seek peace, because you know what I look at my predecessors. I look at the people who blazed the trail for me, like Outkast, you know what I'm saying? I look at Andre 3000, man. Like, I look at how effortlessly he just walked the earth. He walked it like a monk, you know what I'm saying? Him and the flute, he just moved through towns and countries. Everybody love him and receive him, and it ain't never no kind of hate, ain't never no kind of envy or nothing. It's just like, man, that's Drake. And that's the type of peace I hope to gain and earn one day.
Now, on a side note, T.I.'s bald spot went viral a few weeks ago, so that too could be the reason behind why he cut his hair. I'm just saying. And on T.I. getting booed on stage that we covered a few days ago, we got to hear from the man himself on what that was like.
And they said they were gonna pay me $30,000 for 15 minutes. Now mind you, I'm used to getting paid a lot more, but it's for a lot longer time on stage. $30,000 for 15 is pretty commensurate with the amount of time spent for what I do in my day job. I was like, oh, I'm off to a fantastic start. So I go and they booked me. It was Rip Michaels.
Yep, salute to Rip.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, he set me up. He booked me to come to Brooklyn, to the Barclays to do comedy on the show where you had Moneybagg Yo, Lil Kim, other rappers. So they say, yeah, here come T.I. And I come out there, and I'm sure they was expecting music. And here I am telling jokes. Man, they booed the shit out me. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw that.
You hear me?
I was DJ.
Yeah, you sure were.
I was DJ.
You damn sure were. I forgot about that. So then we had to say we saved the day because, you know, we started a record and I was like, T.I.
came up to me.
I
and said,
wish you
play
would.
one of my records.
Yeah.
And I played one, and he said, "Stop that shit, Envy." He
Ain't
said,
no
I wish
way.
a nigga would.
I wish I would, but you disrespectful, ungrateful bastards. I'm out of here.
They started laughing.
So they did the opposite for me. They said, "Oh, okay, he think, okay, book him. Go ahead, book him. Give him the 30,000. It'll be worth it." Yeah. So that, but real, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but if he did, that was funny as hell. Very well played.
And check this out, what's the saying? All money ain't good money. Sometimes you gotta turn certain things down. And following Eminem's recent live performance at Little Caesars in Detroit in response to the 3 a.m. segment, we got to hear from Mark Batson, who worked on Relapse. I will never forget Eminem walking back in the studio after we made this beat and displaying one of the most spectacular flows of wordplay I've ever heard in my life. 3 a.m. I'm just a hooligan who's used to using hallucinogens. And when he was asked, "Damn, that sounds awesome. Did you make the beat horror themed before you knew what he was gonna rap about?" And he responded with, "No, was nothing like that. We were just making beats directed by Dr. Dre and trying different sounds that might fit M. What some think is horrific is often hilarious to Marshall and part of his daily routine of keeping everyone in tears, laughing for hours around him. 50 is no different, and as time has progressed, we can also see that he is quite the comedian. And we got to hear from Game of Thrones star.
There's one song that I kind of listen to for almost everything anytime I need to get pumped up and excited, which is Till I Collapse by Eminem.
Yes.
That one really gets me going.
Yeah. I know that you're an Eminem fan, but why? Did you perform it on a TV show or something? What did you do?
I did it in front of Dave Grohl as well. How embarrassing. I did it on James Corden in front of Dave Grohl, and I could just see him out the corner of my eye, so unimpressed. Like,
Dave Grohl.
okay.
Oh, God. I was in Nirvana.
I know. No, I've got to watch some girl from Game of Thrones try and rap Eminem. So embarrassing. But I do love him.
Yes.
With
Have
all
you
my
ever
heart.
crossed paths with Eminem?
Never.
No.
I mean, that would be my dream. He's my hall pass.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Marshall Mathers.
I bought a brick from his childhood home.
What?
Yeah.
How did you get that?
His house was being bulldozed.
Who was selling the bricks?
Eminem.com.
No
Yeah,
way.
I bought a brick.
Where is it now?
It's upstairs. Mish hates it.
Do you ever touch it and see if you can pick up on any Eminem energy? Eminem energy.
I've not tried to channel the Eminem energy. Eminem energy.
Yeah.
But I may do after this.
Wow, I might have to see if they've got any left.
I think they've gone.
I'm sure they have.
But you could have mine because Mish truly hates
Okay, great. I'll take it.
And what are the odds? The interviewer himself is a huge fan and was one of the fans who bought the bricks from Eminem's childhood home in 2016. And here's an idea. Perhaps the owners can all come together to rebuild the childhood home in the United Kingdom, since it is pretty much Eminem's land at this point.
Let's reverse engineer this.
Like some fucking yank buying London Bridge.
And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
Double whammy. I don't know which photo's worth more.